Today is episode 1 of my series of 100%ing Frogmonster. Well, it's more like a guide on how to do it, but whatever. See this right here? Proof I've done it. Alright, make sure you're on Classic or else you'll miss out on one of the achievements, or a lot of the achievements, I mean. You can look at the story if you've played it through, but I've seen this a lot of times. Alright, so grab this. It's your tongue. And you can lick things to, then you can equip them, as you do. Game goes over this, but I'll just mimic it because, There's another bug right here. I'll be showing you all the bugs to get an area, unless I miss them, then we'll go back to them at the end of the series. To my knowledge, there are 4 or so bugs in this area that we can get. Frog, fly, dragonfly, and one of the fishes. Talk to this guy and he'll give you a shotgun. Yes, you can miss the shotgun. This is important for later, we don't need to worry about it. Yep, save points, lick them, respawn point, Also, see that red thing at the left of the screen? That's to show you that enemy is there. See how I just noticed that guy? Also grab this chest, there's some free loot in it. That right there is the currency, we can use at shops that we unlock later. Make sure to grab this crab. They can actually damage you a bit, so. Alright, now casting spells. This is how you heal. But first, we'll go over here. There it is. There it is. And then it does too. Metal ore, also useful for later. Did I mention I will be showing all this up to the city area, in which it will be episode 2, which I continue. Let me think. I've taken 1 damage from that, but with this spell, I heal it back. Spells also do a lots of damage. Now we're getting into a first boss. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle, but right, not just yet. Now we. Also, there's 3 faces. Once you see the jaw open, just jump over. There's an extra mechanic to this boss, that you can jump on his back, but I don't really suggest it because it doesn't do much. And now the boss has ranged attacks, but also the jaw move. The bullets only do half damage, and the head attack does a full heart. Whoa, better heal if you get that low. Alright, stop. Now this is his third phase. Be careful because he fires a lot. It's just moving back and forth like this, and just hope that you don't get hit. Now you get another bud slot. And this guy, he gives you money after every boss fight. He also has some things to say about them. You can talk to him if you want. Go back to thing, save, take off frog, put on fly. We can't get those guys yet, but we will be able to get them later. Keep an eye on the wall here, because there is a secret. Smooth stone. No, you're in Marvin's domain. This one is quite good, but we don't really have too many sauce to make use of it. That one is a decent, but only for like early game, in my opinion. Remember, it's your choice to do whatever you want. I'm just a guy telling you where to find all this stuff. There are two types of butterflies in this one. Alright. Yeah, those guys explode if you get too close. They kill up their enemies though, so. I'll probably cut it out, but I'm gonna look for this guy. He does appear later. Hey, I'll get him later. He spawns in the boss room of this one. Can open this for a little bit of money. Now this is probably the first actually hard arena you're gonna face. Now for these guys. For these guys, what you're gonna want to do is either jump over them and shoot them in the back, or shoot them in the eyes, and then they stop moving. Then you can take them out. And yes, the explosion does kill other enemies, but try not to use it too often. Did we enter from here? No, we did not. Auto target on bugs, we don't really need that quite yet. And a metal ore. Now our third weapon is a mini or SMG type of weapon. This will be some slightly harder encounters to my memory. Yes, the fourth enemy of this area. They're a little annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, that was the one I wanted to grab earlier. You don't have to constantly weapon switch like I do, but it definitely helps, and it's good to get used to it early. Oh. That stuff over there does in fact hurt you. Yeah, spells do a lot of damage. Pretty sure this should heal us. Yep. Another smooth stone. We're going to backtrack as up there's a boss, but we have missed stuff important to progression. Don't want to try and make this jump. But, oh, I didn't. Alright. Guess we're doing even more backtracking. And now we're back. This time we'll reach in and we will take a left. A little bit of jumping and parkour and stuff. Now this is one of the slightly harder parkour sections of the game. Not really, but none of the parkour in this game is all that hard. Except in that one section which we'll get to later on this episode though. Don't want to go up here. Get this guy. Go that one. Now this one. And our first spell, my knowledge. Go. This one is okay. I don't use it much. I prefer the good old classic, but it does, in fact, is good for speed running skips. So don't think you have to do it sideways, but I just like doing it that way. Now we are on to the boss. Yes. Now. I'll just keep the dragon fly combo. Dragon fly squared. Get it? No, Marvin time.
Rubber to grabber time.
This boss is decently hard. Now you're gonna want to shoot these out. Prioritize the bigger ones. And if they hit the ground, you still have a chance to both of them. Jump over that. Now this is the other attack. You have to shoot him in the mount part, and it deals extra damage. boss fight is decently easy, but now second phase. This is, well, as of for me right now, this is probably the hardest fight for me. But back when I first played the third phase, it was definitely the hardest for me because I didn't know how to properly do it. Now just wait and see which way it goes. Feels like I am in the opposite direction. Keep an eye on your feet. Jump on the mushrooms. Do some damage. Make sure you don't go to the mushrooms in the ground. If it hooks its arm up like that, go to a different mushroom. And now you have beaten Marvin. Hope you didn't struggle too much because I know I did my first playthrough. Blah blah blah. Dash ability. Easily the most important thing of the challenge of the game other than your weapons. Shoot those to get money, can't grab those because you don't want to fall into the spikes. Let's teach you how spikes work. If you fall into spikes, you get slowed down for a bit. To my knowledge, you can't use your weapon. No, you can't use your weapon, and you get teleported to the back solid point you're standing at. Our third weapon, or spell, I mean, we will equip this to the F slot. You don't have to, but I would. Mostly because of one of the arenas coming up. This arena. This one is a quite a doozy, especially for a first time go around. The reason why we brought this one is because it has piercing. Two good face shots with the shotgun should take him out. Should be the area cleared, yep. Shoot these, electric attack doesn't hurt, pick up this guy. Remember all bugs you can find laying around as long as they're in the somewhat. Yeah, we could just. Oh boy. Never mind, actually don't do that, that's quite risky. Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. Don't oh, whoops. Yeah, that happens sometimes when you're trying to reload. Now this is quite the semi-difficult arena. Oh, yeah, be careful. Falling off is quite. This arena will get you a little bit better at even dashing. You don't want to try and take out one of the oh. right now you probably want to go and use spells and healing, but you don't have to. Spells are a very good source of damage. You can get beat if you want to increase your max health, but I don't think I really use them all that much. Shoot those, because farming money isn't really funnest, because enemies don't drop a lot. Saving up early is decent. Now here's our next boss. Make sure all your ammo is top and loaded. This one is a little bit hard. Let's start by spewing a bit of venom. Then he's going to shoot out a rat. And then he'll follow you with laser eyes. Here's a funny thing. Oh, crap. Yeah, heard that? When the rat pops into these, it knocks him out, but I'm going to try to get the mana from this guy. And I missed, because I'm stupid. Don't do that. Take out the rat, because he's swapping phases. Try to get a heal off, but if you can, that's fine. Even if you strike an armored portion of a enemy, you still get the heal off. Whenever you do the head back thing, I suggest dashing to one of the sides. And now we got ourselves a health piece. Got like 3 or 4 of these and get yourself an additional. Yeah, 3. Get whatever's in that. It's supposed to alright. Nothing in bigger money. On the door. And now we have and didn't grab it. Did not grab it. I don't think. What? Oh wait, there it is. Yep. Right. So I think now you have 2 options. You go to the very lost swamp, or you can go to the yellow forest. We're gonna go to the very lost swamp because not only is it easier to access without backtracking, but we have some stuff to get there. So the boss in there is quite tough. So if you are struggling with him and don't want to do it, there are some of these in Marva's domain that lead to the yellow forest. You can only get these by dashing. So like that. And our next bug, water skater. It's okay. These enemies, I hate them. Now we're gonna go left. This one poisons you when you eat it. Do that. That's important for later. Heal. No, it just increases speed. That's fine. I think we're gonna want to go this way here because we want to grab a save point. Yes. Yep. We will get to the city at the end of this. Trying to find that save point I missed. Oh, whoops. There it is. Okay. Now that we're over here, we're gonna want to go this way. We're going to a decently tough arena, so I don't think this is introduced to the full 100%, but I'll still do it anyway. Or I should probably show you what these guys do. They'll jump at you. Do that. Now we got ourselves some metal ore. These will be useful for later. Now here's our next boss, Yanoi. In the past challenges I've done on my own, this is usually one of the roadblock bosses. But he's decently easy if you're actually using equipment. You can just move backwards for that one. Don't just... If he puts his arms like that... If he opens his mouth and moves like that, making that noise, just jump over it. Like that. Still, you can just move back from that, but you cannot hit this dash. If he... Oh, that's a glitch. He sometimes gets stuck like that. He also has a jumping attack. Let's see if I can trigger that. If you jump too early, you can just dash out right there. Yeah, then just... I suggest dashing to the side, but you can probably also dash under it. Oh. Suppo. Suppo, I do not like Suppo. Well, I do, but not in this fight. When you shoot Suppo, I suggest prioritizing shooting Suppo because he deals quite a decent bit of chip damage. And he also summons those things. Prioritize those things over Suppo. does that, that means he's summoning. He gets stuck sometimes. Well, yeah. Do not shoot Suppo. This is an achievement, but he gives 2 achievements later, and I think you have to keep him alive for the all boss achievement. So don't shoot him. We'll do that in another save file. Accept this. New weapon. It's yeah, it's decent.
Saladogo. Saladogo. Saladogo.
Salad, no boo. Alright. Now we should be arriving in the Yellow Forest. Wonder if we can get up there. Doubt there's anything up there though. Another thingy to get. 2 thingies actually. Let's look through our books. This one we don't need yet. It can be used later, but yeah, we are going to use it later. But not on this episode. Yeah, the one after this, presumably. And the bow is more for range precision, but also decent damage. Although a revolver shot can take those guys out, I just use the thingy because I'm showing it off. You know, might add replicable boosters. Go over here, grab that 3-point. They're gonna go this way. They're flying and they shoot a bullet that does half a life of damage. There is a yellow leaf bud here too, so target down those guys because they summon crap. Oh, you can also press Q to go to scroll wheel. You don't really need it much in these earlier fights, but it is useful when you need it. Go over here, grab the square rock. This fire.
Salasimo, de Guamano. Bruno Calga Alta. No.
Oh, there it is. Movie bud. Yep. This is Marvin domain. Right next to that one there. So you have the little climby things. save time, we'll just quit playing that. There is a boss over there, but optional and decently difficult, so we'll get to that after we get into the town. Some upgrades. Also, the longer you hold the bow, the more accurate and farther it goes. Pretty sure it does more damage too, so. Trade your bugs if you want, but I tend not to do that after I find a pair of good bugs. Go to the store.
Lo diciamo.
Nice, opens the door.
Se la dosa.
Another
Look at that.
door. This next boss, limbs. In my first playthrough of this game, this boss beat me up so hard I had to change the game from classic to easier. Then I forgot to turn it off, and I ended up missing out on the 100% achievement because you have to beat on classic difficulty. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Yeah. Make sure you're in classic difficulty all the way through, even if you have to power through a hard boss. Anyway, see those eyes right there? You have to shoot them. Obviously. Besides that, make sure, before you take out the fourth eye, make sure all your crap is reloaded. Or you actually crap, my bad. Go under here, shoot the eye. Based on the sound you make, you're gonna want to get out quicker or slower, I don't know. Oh, guys have to move. Oh, second phase, he does a jump and then runs around. Oh. Jumps do 2 damage, so be careful of that. Now next one. See the foot? When they launch a foot in your direction, either move out of the way or jump over it. Yeah, don't get stuck under there or get hit. Pretty sure that does 2 damage, but unsure.
Odun kamu. Kamu demo ma. Rita Sonna.
Over here, you can change your color. Yeah. Blurple. Like the color of the eyes of the challenge boss. Over here is this guy. Yep, then you just got yourself an achievement. That over there is quite useful.
Sumadula.
Buy this. Oh, buy this. Sell these. Buy this. Yeah, buy this. We can just come back to it later. What was I going to do? I guess I should head off. Go back there. Yeah. Go through bugs. Make sure you have everything you want equipped. This is quite the hard fight, so I'll be taking this fight slow, as I've got squashed by this boss for a number of challenge runs I've done. Alright. There are 3 main phases of this one. We'll go one at a time. So, boss starts out with these. Go on, dodge to the side. Try to get in the habit of dodging to the side of those. See that right there? Try to dodge to the side of where those are coming, because that'll be useful in the later ones. This boss tries to predict where you're going to jump to, and I suggest either, doing something along like that. Try not to be too close to him once he does that attack. Now he's in the second phase. You're gonna do some drive-bys, so be prepared to jump. Get a shotgun hit on him and that. Now you should, on the first time it's always the wings of this pattern actually do show you which one of the final laser attacks you're gonna do, or whatever they're called. Sometimes you'll do the slam on the first time around, sometimes on the third. I think it's random. Oh. See how his wing is like that? Yeah, don't get caught up in that wing, or else you'll take a decent chunk of damage. On the third phase, his charge attacks actually do around like 1.5 parts, I think, or life, I mean. Oh my crap, brain. Oh, third phase. I'll stick about right here. When he goes in there, just shoot him. Shoot him dead. Try not to dash during these, because you will need it once he does a slam down, because it's a pretty big slam down. Focus on dodging and not shooting him in the air. It's easily the hardest phase. Oh. Yeah, see, elongated range. Try to dash with in the air like that. Oh. Try not to get yourself up against the wall, because that will get you killed. Well, I never done that before. Now we get another bug slot. Get your money.
Anandolo. Anandolo. Anandolo.
Do this puzzle for some extra cash. This is like the only puzzle I'll show you how to do because it now requires 100% progress and I'm too stupid to do the other ones. Well, I'm not too stupid, but I just don't.
Odong kamu.
Fuck this guy.
Rotamo. Sugromo.
Alright. Yeah, make sure to get that guy. Actually, for the placeholder fight, the blue stack would have been nice. Or decent, I mean. Yeah. These guys issue them, they explode. Whoa. Where'd you come from? This is a underwater arena. Yeah, you can do that if you want to. That's a pretty pro strat tactics right there. Look around a bit. There's a reason we get that key earlier. Yeah, I guess right. Will give us a bug and a spell. Alright, now we're gonna do an arena real quick. Do you guys explore this thing? No, you don't. Okay. Over here. See what? We just got some stuff. I haven't really used the zap too much or the little jellyfish, but they seem decent. Hey, take a real look at the jellyfish. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah. Well, that depends how much mana sends at you. It's better than that one though. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna test it out. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I will. And now we are doing our next spot. I hope you enjoyed underwater fights, because this one's a bit of a doozy. First, a double battle. Holy crap, that's a lot of mana. Oh my god. Base and control to go up or down the water. Well, I remember that boss being a tad harder.
Bonaga mo. Bonaga mo.
Yeah. We'll go back to that fishing guy in a second. I don't feel like backtracking right now. I can't get to that one yet. Don't forget to grab the turtle. That was actually pretty good, in my opinion.
Talaboo! Dumorsala! Nalabri! Groupatru!
Talk to him later. Go up here, sell your smooth stones. Not sure why there's a no button when there's seemingly no other use for them. There, retail. In the water should be some, yeah. Another frog type. We'll go to the Undercity later, as we don't really need it right now.
Solo Lola! Tiga!
We'll grab the key, because I don't remember when we're going to leave it next.
Sama o la pala, e mono la po wato.
See, I told you they'd be useful later. Over here.
Vad sa du, Baja?
The grenade launcher. Launches. What is the name of this thing? The finisher. Weepwood, Mushroom, Reader. Beetroot. Well, I like the name Finisher. That's a pretty good name. Alright. We will do a couple more things over here. First of all, we need to do the last boss fight of this video.
Nu salonfela.
These. If I was here, I thought you had to tell them, but you don't. Why not? If you're struggling with this boss fight, and go here and exit. Take a quick break. This boss has 2 phases or so. past your platform, turn behind you and shoot him once. Well, yeah, don't touch the ground, it hurts a little bit. So when he points it at you, he's not quite dead yet. Oh, he does have some phases, never mind. Go to where he is and lay down. I'm so sorry, I need to pause my knees for a second. I left the platform. I had to do something real quick. After four slam down, he goes on the side slam. And it is done, so get another mana piece. Actually, go back and buy the mana upgrade. And now to get a full another mana. Now we can upgrade our weapons. Alright, we get 3 upgrades to choose from. I would always suggest upgrading your revolver first, because if you run out of ammo, it's your backup weapon. It depends on what boss you're going to do next, but upgrading my shotgun or the more shotgun, in my opinion, has like higher DPS than the other variant, so. And, I think I'm just on the money. Alright. Well, I will wrap this up for today. And right there is where we should go next. Right here is the Undercity, but we'll explore that later when we get a certain tool.